Hey guys, what's up? Angren with another Diablo 4 guide. You want to farm really good for Passive Amulet, but you can't get any good Passive Amulet because it is apparently really hard to get them. Well, there is a new strategy in town now with the Tribute of Radiance and the passive bonus. So normally in the last leagues it was really expensive because you needed 50 million gold per run, and you also needed the Tribute of Radiance, which was kind of scarce. Thanks to our divine gifts, we have now enough gold, even if we only farm for ourselves, and also we have enough of our tributes to run. So currently I have 132 of our sigils to run the Tribute of Radiance. I will also show you some tactics later on and what things you should work on and keep an eye on. But now I made 10 of the Tribute of Radiance runs to show you some of the results. So kind of the best results were like a seal of the second trumpet, but this was a random drop. And then now I only kept all the +2 passive. So it is also only rings with only one passive, but it's already fine when you're farming at the beginning when you have a really rough and bad amulet. So we got one with 2 heavyweight, we got one with 2 to fortitude, 2 Kraken armor, and even 1 to riposte. This would be even better if this had 2 riposte, then 2 to righteousness, and then also 3 to righteousness GA, the 3 to heavyweight, and +2 to conviction. I also got, I think, 2 or 3 other ones, but I apparently salvaged them by accident. Okay, this was here, the iron sharpens iron, that was only with 10 Tribute of Radiance, so you're gonna get a lot of passive amulets. And normally in the past we would have just spammed the Obol vendor with amulets, but honestly I already spent so many Obols at the Obol vendor, and it is pretty bad to do this at the Obol vendor. But the cool thing is, because we're gonna farm tributes, and with the Essence of Anguish as you purified one, you gonna get immense amount of Obols at each attunement rank. With rank 5, which will you get normally by just farming some Endarils. We'll also show you in a run later how you can get this to rank 5 faster, to spawn Endaril faster, because normally you kind of need to do this major tribute of Endaril to spawn this with a 100%, but we can also spawn this kind of most of the time with our normal tributes. So as I said, with the Sense of Anguish, you will also get a lot of Obols, which you then can gamble, but I would give you advice, just look for your kind of weakest piece of legendary you currently have, not the amulet, because we're going to farm the amulet passives through our Tribute of Radiance. So we can also farm kind of a second piece along the way. So for my example, my shield is currently the worst item that I have in my slot. So I just gonna gamble for shields, and that is a cool thing. So you can tackle it from both sides. So you will get enough of your passive amulets at each run, and then you will also get a lot of Obols to then also get another slot. So you can farm really many items up for the upcoming tower. So this is really great. So the tributes this season has been really good. And if you need to farm some gold, you can also just go for the Sense of Shadows in the Purified with the max rank. Then you're going to get a lot of gold from Belial. And in order to get all of the tributes Radiance, you need to farm the Essence of Hell, fire the Asmodan, and have the Essence of Sin in your corrupted slot. So you're going to get a lot of your tributes at the world bosses. So that's also important. I also have another video where I'm going to explain all of the chain with the tributes, goblin dungeons, and so on and so forth. So let us gonna jump directly into one of the tributes. Just put in Tribute of Radiance, passive ranks. As you can see, I got on 5 billion gold, and it's only all self-farmed by myself. You know, when you are in the Undercity run, you have 3 floors, and on every floor you have kinda these Endaril spawn points. So on these flames here, you can also get one from Endaril. So you need to do this on each of the 3 floors in order to spawn Endaril with a pretty significant chance, and you will have 100% of these on every floor. So as you can see, we need to do this on every floor. So for the beginning, if you are not at level 5 yet with your essence of Andal, just farm this, and you need to search this for every floor. So at the beginning, your runs are kind of slower until you have your essence of Andal at rank 5. So you're gonna get the maximum bonus, but it is pretty good. So just search them in the second room. You're also gonna have your Andal ones, and I think you need 2 of these pillars for every floor to get this one to 5 ranks. As you can see, this is my second one. So after that, we're gonna get one on the third floor, and sometimes we're also gonna get a rare spot of Andariel at like these pillars. So then we're gonna get a guaranteed Andariel at the end of the run, because it will give us so many progress points. I think it's kind of like the Belial at the pits, where you're gonna need to pop a certain amount of these eyes to get the agreed Belial fight. But in the other city, I think it's sometimes also kind of, it's a bit random how many mobs you kill. So sometimes I get the Andal fight and sometimes not, but just farm it along the way. So you're kind of a bit slow at the beginning, but it is really worth it. So as you can see, now I got my third one, and after that I should also be able to get straight into the Andal room, and then we can hopefully face Andariel. Okay, I need another of these pillars. So now we have rank 4, and as you can see, I'm also dropping really many obols. So we get obols along the way, and with your pen, it will keep the obols up by themselves. And now we should face Andal. So as you can see, now I didn't face Andal because, I don't know, I needed some more enemies to kill, but normally you have a pretty high chance to get Andariel when you're gonna clear all of the 3 rooms. In my showcase, you're also gonna see where I'm fighting Andariel multiple times. As I said, you're gonna get up to 20 points per Andariel kill, so it kind of need a bit, but 1,500 divided by 20, you need 75 Andariel kills to get rank 5. Should be some farming sessions, not too shabby. And as you can see, we got some of our amulets. So again, I got 2 passive amulet, and again, plus 342. This is really nice if it would have a second fix now. But as you can see, in one run, I got 2 of the passive ones. And even if you have like 2 or 3 non-J passives, so that would also be really good. And then you can also, this is also the important part, you can go to the sanctification round. So even if you have some worse amulets, you can just take all of them to the sanctification dude. So I will show you this in a minute. So that's also the reason why you want to keep them. So just look for the passives you need, and then get your amulets, then get like another passive on your amulet. I gonna sanctify all of them because we can get a really crazy aspect or something on the amulet. So I will also do another video where I'm gonna show you the sanctification results. So I would get a second passive on the amulet here. I would also get a second passive here, conviction, don't know. So yeah, I would get passive on all of these here, and then I would just go to sanctification, because we can either get a J on it, or we can get a crazy aspect, which will then be even better. So we have really many chances to sanctificate our really good items. So I hope I could show you a cool, quick guide to farm your 4 passive amulets. The divine gifts are especially really good for this season, and it is also kind of a little bit of foreshadowing with the war plans that will come for that one. And I will be really excited, because with a Zephyr along the way, we will have a really good future in Diablo 4. So also write down your comments on the upcoming war plans, the divine gifts, and also this strategy in the comments down below, and maybe also post some crazy amulets you find with this method. So if you like my video, please leave a like and a sub. It would boost my channel tremendously. I would also appreciate a lot. And also, please come and say hi on my Twitch channel, where I will also stream 3 to 4 times a week. Until the next video, bye.